this is Priya from Mother of Vogue, and today I'm so excited. I have Glenn with me.
What's up, man?
Glenn is a jock, an anchor, a stand-up comedian, and I don't know how many other hats he's been wearing.
Basically, I'm like Farhan Akhtar. मैं सब कुछ कर लेता हूँ. I can act, I can dance, I can sing, I can write, I can produce, and I can do everything else.
Yeah. But one thing I must give it to him is his energy. He is a ball of energy. But when did this party of getting into the media get started? When did you feel that आज तो अब बस मैंने decide कर लिया मैं तो अब कैमरा के सामने ही रहूंगा?
I used to live in this place called Subhash Nagar in Chembur. बहुत प्यारी जगह है और वहाँ पे ना हमारे रो हाउसेस हुआ करते थे. तो बचपन में because I've grown up in the 90s, late 90s, early 90s, तो वो सीन ऐसा था कि आप घर घर में जाते थे, आप लोगों की बातें सुनते थे, वो किस तरह से बात करते थे, उनके एक्सेंट्स पकड़ते थे, and they were different kind of people. So I celebrated Eid, I celebrated Diwali, I celebrated Christmas, I celebrated every festival. It was like a pan India building. तो सब लोग थे, सबके घर में जाके खाना खाता था मैं, सबके साथ रहता था. एंड छोटे घर थे. The houses literally were about 200 square feet each house. तो उस 200 square feet में आपको इतना कंटेंट मिल जाता था क्योंकि जगह ही नहीं होती थी. तो सब लोग एक दूसरे के आजू बाजू में रहते थे. So you're literally like if I put one foot here and the other foot there, I would be in someone else's house. I used to go to different people's houses, learn how they're talking, understand their accents, and I used to come and perform that in my house.
That's
So,
amazing.
that's
That's
when-
when
yeah,
the
yeah.
Farhan Akhtar is not the first one you
No.
mimic it.
So I used to keep mimicking
some
people.
uncle in the
Uncles,
society.
aunties, how they would talk, everything. And I used to come and mimic this in front of my mom. And I used to be the family entertainer. कि यार गाना आया कोई टीवी पे कोई डायलॉग आया तो मैंने उसकी मिमिक्री कर ली. कुछ और आया तो मैंने इसकी ये कर
बॉर्न
ली.
सुपरस्टार है भैया. Let's give it to
ऐसा
it.
ऐसा मेरे को लगता है सब लोग बहुत सुपरस्टार है. ऐसा मतलब एवरीबॉडी इज अ सुपरस्टार मेरे साथ. मेरे दिमाग में तो मैं हूँ ही सुपरस्टार. बाकी मेरे को पता नहीं.
Parents in India, I mean, being very honest, media is never considered the safe job, you know. Was it difficult for you to convince them?
No, not at all. My mom and dad had a very simple funda. We can take care of you till आपका college. कॉलेज हो गया फिर यू हैव टू फिगर इट आउट ऑन योर ओन नाउ. और बहुत जल्दी ना बिकॉज आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू मेक दिस साउंड लाइक अ सॉब स्टोरी कि ओ भाई मेरे फैमिली में बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स थे प्रॉब्लम्स जैसे आपके फैमिली में दूसरों की फैमिली सबके फैमिली में प्रॉब्लम्स होती है. हमारे में भी थोड़े फाइनेंशियल क्रंचेस थे एंड दे वर डिफिकल्ट टाइम्स. बट इन दोस टाइम्स आई अंडरस्टूड कि इतना है, इतने में खुश रहो. अगर खुश नहीं रह सकते हो तो फिगर आउट समथिंग एल्स. एंड माय पेरेंट्स सेड डू व्हाटएवर यू वांट एंड योर यू नो रिमेंबर यू डोंट हैव टू मच ऑफ बैकिंग. Be kind and don't mess around with somebody. Like don't cheat and also like the basic principles is that just follow these 4-5 things that we have. बाकी देखो जो करना है कर ले. I mean we are okay with it.
Glenn, I know it is very difficult for me at times. I'm being very honest today on Mother of Vogue, this podcast, that showing up on screen or showing up on that morning show that you have, you know, on radio, is
Right.
it difficult or do you feel that nahi boss कर सकते?
I wake up with like hopeless optimism यार. Some people think क्या ओवर एक्टिंग कर रहा है, काट 50 रुपया साला इसका ओवर एक्टिंग का. हाँ ठीक है काट. I'm still okay with it. तू काट ना. I have had people who have told me like for my videos कि कितना ओवर एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं, क्या एनर्जी है फालतू. हाँ है मैं ऐसा. मैं how do I change this?
I never could feel that you would get criticism for
Oh,
that.
I get a lot of criticism. When
Really?
people have bad days, I send them my videos saying that देख मेरी कैसी धज्जियां उड़ाई है यहाँ पे. So if you have a bad day, no, तो मेरे को मैसेज कर यार. Please just message me. I will send you a video of mine जहाँ पे लोगों ने जो आर्टिस्ट है उसकी तारीफ नहीं की है लेकिन मेरी धज्जियां उड़ाई है बोल के कि ये 50 रुपया काट इसको. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because it takes a lot to be your true authentic self. This is who I am. I'm a hopeless optimist. मेरे को मजा आता है. And it's not like I don't have a bad day or I don't have bad phases. But I just disbelieve. I live in that fact that हाँ सब सही हो जाएगा. हो जाएगा.
That's the way to go. And you are hearing it from the Glen itself. That, you know, it's difficult, but you have to.
It is difficult. It is
but,
like
but showing up is not an option. I think.
I mean that is also an option. But can I swear at in your podcast?
Yeah. Be as authentic as you.
Sometimes I'm fucked. Sometimes like ये क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ. मेरी लगी पड़ी है. मतलब सच बता रहा हूँ मैं. लगी पड़ी है. Like you're waking up in the morning, you're like what the.
But yeah, the ride has been very interesting. I want to understand how did the IPL thing start? Because you anchored this year's IPL end to end, and even the Football World Cup. Wow. I mean, I know you're into sports, you're into gymming, but how did this thing happened. That,
यार ये
you know,
अच्छा स्टोरी, लेकिन मेरा गला सूख गया, तो क्या मैं थोड़ा सा क्रैनबेरी
Please.
जूस पी सकता हूँ? ये
this is the first time I'm not have to nudge my guest to drink a bit. Please.
क्रैनबेरी जूस, cheers guys, cheers दोस्त.
Cheers.
Last year, it was the month of Feb 19th. My brother had come over and he said, "तू फुटबॉल खेलने नहीं जा रहा ना सुबह?" मैंने कहा नहीं. It was a Saturday morning.
Okay.
He had come the previous night, so my brother. And long story short, I went to play football without listening to my brother. And while playing the match, I had an ACL, which is
Yeah, I
a
know.
anterior cruciate ligament
Scary
tear,
it was.
which is the worst injury किसी भी फुटबॉलर के लिए, क्योंकि एक तो फिजिकली तो आप you're finished.
Yeah.
There is recovery, but mentally is a more tougher game. I was heartbroken. I was like, ये खत्म हो गया अभी. अब मेरा जो जिनको मैं एंटीडोट्स मानता था मेरे लाइफ में, जैसा आप कह रहे हैं ना कि हमेशा एक पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड, हाउ डू यू रिमेन पॉजिटिव, हाउ डू यू रिमेन सो चार्ज, इज बिकॉज आई either I'm running, listening to music, sports, I'm doing things that are giving me that high.
Sure.
Other things also, but so
But ACL, I mean, that's a scary.
ACL से IPL, ओ हो आपके पॉडकास्ट में क्या ACL से IPL? तो it was like मैंने अपने विजन बोर्ड पे जाके लिखा था ना, और लिटिल बिट ऑफ अ सीरियस स्टफ. तो मैंने अपने विजन बोर्ड पे जाके लिखा था FIFA वर्ल्ड कप 2022, बिकॉज उस साल FIFA वर्ल्ड कप हो रहा था, दैट इज लास्ट ईयर. और मैंने ऐसे ही जाके लिख दिया IPL 2023.
Wow.
Every morning when I went after the surgery and all, I used to listen to Naval Ravikant. I love the man. Joe Rogan's podcast. I would read Naval Ravikant's book. I did a few self-help books. I was in that energy. I was in that vibration कि कुछ भी हो जाए, I am going to wake up. I am going to stand. I am going to start walking.
Wow.
I am going to do it. Like I kept telling myself,
Wow.
impossible. And every day I would look at that vision board and say, IPL. जिस फुटबॉल को मैं इतना प्यार करता हूँ, और जिस फुटबॉल ने मेरा अभी वो, you know, the happiness that has gone away because this football is going to give it to me back. And in 6 months,
That's
on 19th
amazing.
September 2022, I got my final audition like confirmed and said that, hey man, you're going to be doing the FIFA World Cup. It was amazing.
Wow.
मुझको अभी तक विश्वास नहीं होता है कि and I'm telling you
I'm
every day
getting goosebumps listening to this story.
I would sit and I'm telling you it's very funny because you know manifestation की बात करते हैं.
Yeah.
It's not that I wrote something on the board और वो हो गया. मैं इतने साल से ये कर रहा हूँ. I used to sometimes sit and I'm again when what I'm saying will sound very weird for some people क्योंकि मैं कभी-कभी ना when I used to travel for my physiotherapy, I used to shut my eyes, imagine me doing that.
Wow.
I used to imagine myself presenting something and I used to have tears in my eyes.
Okay.
So I used to be in that zone in the present. I used to think of it कि अभी हो रहा है और मेरे को इतनी खुशी हो रही है कि अभी हो रहा है वो. I was living that reality every day. And things happened and the FIFA World Cup happened and then the same network did the WPL, which is the Women's Premier League.
Yeah, you were there. You
Yeah.
were the first one to
Yeah,
cover
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
so
yeah.
excited to see the first Women's Premier League and you're covering it.
I
I
am
was so happy
so
to.
proud to be a part of that league. Like to be even to see those great players out
Yeah.
there do what they did. I was so inspired by all the cricketers, the way they were, and it was unbelievable.
So I want to know because IPL, you know, the glamour, everything is there. You must have met so many good
Yeah.
cricketers at that time. Was there a fanboy moment? Any one cricketer that you were like, wow, I met him in person and you were like awed by his aura?
Yeah, I used to fanboy over a lot of these guys because they were my childhood heroes. Like imagine meeting Brett Lee.
Oh wow.
I was a part of this association called GCA when I was in school, and GCA was a very prestigious association. It was Gully Cricket Association. Gully Cricket Association हमारे चेंबूर में बहुत famous था. We had formed this association, and my friend Stafford and I used to be fast bowlers. Stafford is my best friend from school. So we were the pace bowlers and we used to always have this competition who's got the best bowling action.
Okay.
And Brett Lee used to have this very cool bowling action. I met Brett Lee and I was in awe of him during the IPL. Another person whom I'm in awe of, and I want to say this on camera, legit, is Akash Chopra.
Okay.
I love the man. Dude,
Nice.
Akash Chopra is unbloody believable. Like he's उनकी जो भाषा है जैसे वो बोलते हैं very chill guy.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can learn so much and not I'm just naming these two for now, but there are everybody. There was Pragyan Ojha, there was RP Singh, there was Parthiv Patel. Parthiv Patel is amazing. Like Parthiv Patel is hilarious.
Okay.
He is hilarious. And you know you've got Sabha sir was there. You've got so many of these cricketers. Reema Malhotra was there. You have so many of these amazing people.
Wow.
And you're learning every day from them something or the other. So for me it was all like a dream come true यार. वो लड़का जो सुभाष नगर में बैठ के सबको अनाउंसमेंट कर रहा है, वो चीयर कर रहा है, कॉन्सर्ट कर रहा है, आज वो आईपीएल कर रहा है. Like
Yeah. Power of manifestation and
yeah, I
how.
don't know. It's magic. I'm telling you. It's like, huh? Sachi. Like
Yeah.
when people ask me, what do you feel genuinely? And I'm not even kidding this. I'm not even saying this for camera or whatever. I'm just saying that it's like, आप जब बैठते हो ना आपको लगता है,
when
and it's not
yeah.
imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
like, oh my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
do I deserve it? No, no, no. I have worked very hard.
Yeah.
मेरे को किसी चीज का गुरूर नहीं है लाइफ में, ना टैलेंट का, ना इट्स ऑल एफिमेरल. टैलेंट एंड गुड लुक्स एंड एवरीथिंग, ऑल दिस इज जस्ट फेडिंग ऑफ. मुझे सिर्फ एक चीज का गुरूर एंड प्राइड है, is my hard work.
You're very, very particular about your regime, be it your gym, be it your eating habits. I mean, I want to know because I know
Drinking
a lot.
habits.
No, not just drinking. I want to know your gym habits or your gym routine. कैसी होती है आपकी gym routine?
यार, to tell you a little bit, a lot of people talk about meditation. हम meditation की बात करते हैं, prayer की बात करते हैं. मेरा prayer होता है gym में.
Okay.
अब ये थोड़ा सा मैं आपको समझाता हूँ. ये मेरी, it is my understanding. It need not be the by all and end all. लेकिन when I feel, जब आप जिम में रहते हो तो आपका सबसे बेस्ट मेडिटेशन होता है. और मेरे लिए I need 1 hour of the 24 hours or 1 hour 15 minutes of the 24 hours to deal with the human race and to deal with everybody else and to deal with my own demons and everything else. तो 1 घंटा मेरे साथ खुद चाहिए when I'm talking to God. So when I'm in the gym, every time I push, the reason why, first of all, मुझे बहुत पसंद है जिम जाना, because every time I do a bench press or I'm doing a squat, I'm breathing, right? When you're breathing, there's a certain breath system.
There's a rhythm.
There's a rhythm to your breath.
Yeah.
When your nervous system is regulated with your breath, मतलब आपकी जो सांस आप जब लेते हो, inhale, exhale करते हो, आपके nervous system के साथ वो align रहता है. That is the most amazing form of bliss you can attain. Because तब आप कुछ और नहीं सोच रहे हो, you're just breathing. Inhale, exhale. And at that time, the peace that you feel, the calm that you feel, because there are no thoughts coming to your head. And only people who train, and people who do other forms of meditation or whatever, not just train, any other form of breathing, they will know this, that that 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 1 hour, आप सिर्फ breathe कर रहे हो. Your prayer changes. So between sets, I'm actually sitting down and saying thank you to whoever you believe in, God, Mother Nature, if you pray to your mom. I sometimes pray to my grandmother. I'm talking to my grandmother, and I'm praying to her, saying thank you for protecting me from above and looking after me. I'm praying to Mother Nature. I'm praying to God. Whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, I'm just saying thank you. My prayer is more, it's a more grateful prayer. It's a more thank you prayer than meko ye de do, wo de do. So that's why I need that 1 hour. This is the only reason why. And also I love eating. So during breakfast I dream about lunch. During lunch I dream about snacks. During snacks I dream about dinner, and during dinner I dream about next morning breakfast. The reason why I work out is also because I love to eat.
Okay. You don't want to be regulated. You want to eat your heart out.
Yeah, but I only diet, and I'll say this also legend. I only follow a strict diet, especially if I have to do a photo shoot.
Okay.
If I have to do a photo shoot and I have to look a certain way and I need some shots, abs dikhane, then I'll do it. Otherwise,
girls, if you want to see his Instagram,
wow, I'm so embarrassed right now.
But no,
like I'm not modest, but I'm very embarrassed with this comment. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
So I'm going to put you in a spot.
Okay.
I want to ask you, if in case ever this happens, that you and Ranveer are in the same gym at the same time, Ranveer Singh, and
they won't allow it.
No. I'm sure they can for one time, and you have to give him like you both are doing one exercise, which is like same exercise, which is that one exercise you can do better than him and beat him definitely at it.
Yeah, this question that you asked that legit happened in one of our gyms, like the place that we used to train, and then we used to also train in the same gym. And now when he came there after that day, one of my trainers told me, "So, अगली बार ना time change करूँगा मैं तुम्हारा, ठीक है? क्योंकि तुम दोनों ने
Okay, ऐसा क्या किया जिम में?
मतलब it was a riot. I love Ranveer Singh. I think he's again one of the most authentic people, genuinely nice people. वो बोलते हैं ना, like I live in disbelief. वो भी आदमी I think disbelief रहता है. Like he keeps saying it, right? I can't believe मैं एक actor बन गया. I love the way he said it in गली पर. अभी कोई और बताएगा मैं क्या और कर सकता है. Remember that line? Yeah. I'm not saying the exact line, but that's the man, dude. He's constantly, he's amazing. I don't think I can beat him. If I could beat him at something while working out,
Working out.
maybe sitting quietly for 3 minutes. Maybe I can sit quietly.
That's not an exercise. Come on.
Oh, boss! Sitting quietly with yourself for 3 minutes is the toughest exercise.
Okay.
Try sitting with yourself
Mm-hmm.
for 2 minutes and just being there without being distracted. Your phone, falana is happening.
Yeah.
It's the world's toughest exercise.
Okay. Give it. So, yeah, you will beat him at that.
Maybe, I don't know. But Ranveer is such a brilliant actor. You never know because when he let's a little off what we are discussing. Sometimes I think, how does this boy do the things that he does? Be a Khilji,
Yeah.
Bajirao, be the character that he played, Dil Dhadakne Do Mein, or anything that he does recently, Rocky Rani. Rocky Rani, people say, "Arey, wo to Ranveer Singh is just being Ranveer Singh." But whatever character he plays, he needs to, detach.
Yeah.
Become that person. For that, to become that person, you need some amount of silence. So I think Ranveer can beat me even in that silent zone because.
Now Glenn is being modest.
No, I'm not. But imagine, the guy.
Yeah.
How do you become a Khilji? How do you
Yeah.
become how do you play Peshwa Bajirao?
Yeah.
My God. Ranveer, yaar, hats off.
Well, in your profession, you meet so many interesting people. I mean, I know you have a soft corner for Hrithik and Farhan for some reason. I'm not gonna go there. But, is there someone that you met and, felt that, wow, this is that one person who has inspired me? Or who are your role models? If I have to put it it can be anywhere. It can be a sports person. It can be anyone,
Yeah, I'll say this legit and I'm not trying to be all cool and all that. I'm not trying to. My role model is my mom.
Oh, so
And
sweet.
I'm damn serious about it because
That's so sweet.
my mom is, I think, the most meticulous, organized, hardworking. I am what I am because of the women in my life, to be very honest. And I've had the greatest, like people talk about wealth. For me, my biggest wealth is my family, like extended family also. We didn't have too much money growing up, but I'm one of the luckiest people. क्योंकि जब आपके पास नहीं होता है ना तो आपको पता भी नहीं होता है कि आपके पास कम है. Because प्यार इतना है कि less क्या है तो तुमको मालूम ही नहीं. You don't even know what less is because your extended family also is not making you feel like shit. Yeah. I'm very lucky in that. उस लिहाज से ना मैं बहुत ज़्यादा lucky हूँ. And mom, because she's tough, man. To take calls, to be meticulous, to raise 3 boys,
Wow.
including my dad. My brother, me, and my dad. No, but it's amazing. And for my dad to be so cool and so well balanced. I'm very lucky. So my mom for me is my role model. My dad also. Because sometimes, and I'm talking about the 80s and 90s. Yeah. It could have gotten onto your ego. Yeah. Why are you taking calls, decisions? Man's house, No, they beautifully, and I think I'm like my dad, Mercury. I can take the shape, and I'm very proud of saying this that I have a very strong masculine side, but I have a very strong feminine side also, and I'm very proud of both. So I think that comes from a great. They like no parent is a perfect parent, but they did whatever they could do, and they did their best. So. Mom, dad, both. I think role models, icons. And my grandfather, man, 91-year-old man, after a drink or two, or even before that, he's got the best pearlies of wisdom ever. Like when he talks, he speaks things like, I can say simple things like jealousy has no medicine. Like just be kind.
Coming to another, I would say not a twisted question, but you're a Madravok, right. So I want to get you to be in a situation where, say, I don't know if you believe in ghosts or not, and if you do.
मैं फट्टू है.
Okay.
मैं horror film ऐसा दिखता है. पर मैं देखता है. Like I watched.
Okay.
I get scared. डर सबको लगता है. बोलता कोई नहीं है.
Yeah, coming back to that line, if you had to be in a hotel, you were stuck in a hotel with a ghost and a friend. Because the savior could be the friend now that you admitted on camera that you're fattu.
मेरे दोस्त भी फट्टू है.
What is that?
वो मेरे से उम्मीद ढूंढ रहे हैं.
Who's that one friend you would be in that
वो
hotel?
मुझसे उम्मीद ढूंढ रहे हैं. That one friend would be, I tell you, Glen Morangi. क्योंकि उसके बाद तो मैं भाई गोश्त तो कोई भी हो, मुझे कुछ डर नहीं लगता. Glen Morangi हो मेरे साथ.
Okay.
I don't know. Then I'm not afraid of any ghost wars. आज तेरा भाई ghost को पिलाएगा. आज तेरा भाई ghost को ghost करेगा. ऐसा scene है, okay? So I'm not afraid of ghosts.
I recently got to know that during the pandemic that you've also started stand-up, or you've been doing stand-up, and I was lucky enough to see few of those. You're so fun on the stage, you know. I mean, it's a God gift, touch wood. Again, is there been a moment where you felt that, oh, I goofed up on the stage, but the audience did not find it out?
Oh, a lot of times, man. Not
Really?
just in stand-up, on live on radio, on television. कितनी बार ऐसा होता है कि you know you're goofed up, but goof up with so much of confidence कि सामने वाले को doubt आए कि क्या ये गलत है कि मैं गलत हूँ. नहीं, मैंने सच में किया है दोस्त. I have goofed up with so much of confidence. I'm not trying to be cocky here. It's not a good trait, but sometimes it's okay. But I have goofed up. Unless you goof up, you not know, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's backfired also. But there are times I've goofed up with so much of confidence कि सामने वाला पूछ रहा है, यार ये हम गलत सुन रहे हैं कि ये गलत बोल रहा है, कि हम गलत थे इतने समय से कि यही सही होगा यार. मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस एक लड़के का. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I was coming. That was playing in my head when you were answering this, but amazing. So now, Glenn, we'll come to our next segment, which is a very, very cute segment. It's called Rapid Fire Round.
Amazing.
And the rapid fire questions, you need to answer or you need to drink.
I would answer. I'll only drink.
Then you can answer and drink.
No, acha. Let's do this. Let's do this.
So, starting with the first question, I am asking right now in front of the camera. Who are the last 5 people on Instagram whose profile you have checked?
One is yours for sure.
Okay.
Because I love her reels genuinely.
Thank you.
So shout out to the team and everybody who's doing it and the nice content that you're putting out. One I checked out last was Vicky Kaushal because उनका मैंने एक interview किया था अभी recently. The other one I checked out was Zakir Khan because going on Zakir Khan's profile, Zakir Khan is Umeed. I associate the word Umeed and hope with Zakir Khan. Love the boy. Yeah. He's amazing, Zakir Khan. The other one that I checked out was some memes wala profile. I can't get the name. And the fifth one.
Oh, come on. You can tell us. Fine. I'll let it go.
I can tell you, but she won't take it.
Okay. Next question. If you were on a reality TV show, which would that be and why?
How to be on Khatron Ke Khiladi. I'm manifesting it on your show.
Wow.
I'm damn serious. I'm manifesting it on this show. Whenever the episode comes out,
I'm gonna give a big shout out.
It's going to happen.
Yes, it's gonna happen. And yeah.
इसको बोलते हैं hopeless optimism. It's going to happen. I don't know where. मैं हमेशा बताऊँ हो जाएगा. कब मुझे मालूम नहीं, लेकिन हो जाएगा.
Who's more favorite or dear to you, Hrithik Roshan or Farhan Akhtar?
I fanboy over Hrithik a lot because Hrithik can make anything sound very sexy. I mean, he can make Chandu ki chachi ko chandi ki chauchi se chutney chutney. I mean, इत्तेफाक से हमारी दूसरी मुलाकात है. I by hearted every line in Kahuna Pyar Hai. And Farhan, definitely because देख अर्जुन बस उधर शाइनिंग मार के. No, so in order, Hrithik, Farhan.
Okay. Coming to, have you ever snooped on someone or made a fake profile on social media just to look at someone's profile?
I've never. Like मैं खुद का profile नहीं देखता तो मैं दूसरे का क्या देखेगा बैठ के?
Fake profile बना के, that's too much effort, right? Last of the rapid fire, you've been doing very well. The drinks are still here.
Once the camera goes off, you think the drinks will remain here?
No, but yeah, that's really nice that you've been a guest who's not drinking and taking all the questions on. Yay. Last question. If you were stranded on an island, okay, and you can choose anyone from your universe of people to be stranded on that island with, who would that be?
Another version of me. Like me. I want to see me behave like me.
On an island.
On an island. And I want to actually see what happens to others when they see me.
So, wrapping up this interview, thank you so much, Glenn. You've been such a energy, and I am still, recovering from the manifestation and the amazing things you've told me. The brand Glenn, it's expanding. As we speak, it's expanding, So where do you see yourself in couple of years?
मेरा होगा कुछ तो बहुत बड़ा होने वाला है पता नहीं कब होगा लेकिन होगा अभी भी हो रहा है चल रहा है अच्छा ही चल रहा है सब बहुत सारी चीजें कर रहा हूँ हो रहा है but I see it out in the universe I know something great is going to happen I don't know when what how where what but you'll see more of it and brand Glenn is going to make an impact in whatever little way in people's lives for the good so maybe it'll motivate you maybe it'll make you laugh the brand I'm talking about and most importantly add some value to your life
Because you've been such a good guest. We are giving you a small hamper.
I did not know hamper milne wala that is so sweet thank you so much man I appreciate
Thank you for taking out time in your hectic schedule and arranging and coming here all the way and doing this with us.
I like this thank you very much
Thank you.
and last but not the least go follow the channel subscribe show some love share so that we get some more kick-ass interviews from this genius girl and remember manifestation only works if you work for it
Yes, agree. Thank you so much.
thank you